Hello people, welcome back to my channel. Here I am with one more tutorial for you. In this tutorial, I will show you how to create a cool little notification hello bar on the top or bottom of your WordPress website, where you can talk to your visitors or promote any special sales offer with the click to action button. I will show you how to welcome new visitors with this appealing slide-in messenger with discount coupons on it, or maybe the message of your choice, and how you can slide in this toast notification. You can also create this pop-up discount offer for exiting visitors and grow your mailing list too. My name is Mazhar, and at RightSOlutions, I create tutorials for all you DIY people. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to get the notification of my next video. And now, without any further ado, let's head to the WordPress dashboard and continue with our tutorial. To create these beautiful top bars and the pop-up messages, we are just going to install one of the plugins. So head to the plugin sections and click on Add New. And here in the search bar, if you just type in the Icegram, this is the plugin which actually we are going to use for these campaigns. So this is the plugin which you can just see here. If you remember the regular drill what we go through before we just install any plugins here. So let's look at the active installation. So this is about 40,000 plus installations at the time right now. There are about 306 4.5 star ratings. Actually 40,000 active installations is a very good indication. And if you look at the compatibility of the WordPress version which is installed on our server here, and looking at the last update, which is about 1 month. Month is a longer time, but if a plugin is being used for 40,000 people, they cannot abandon it if there's any problem. So it should be it should be good enough. And if you are keen to get more details, just click on the button here. It will just pop up. Screen will come up, and it will provide you some information on what this plugin is capable of doing it. So let's go back and let's install the plugin. So if you just click on install now, and as soon as the installation finish, just click the activate button as well. Okay, so the plugin has been activated now. If you just look at the page here, welcome page, which is giving you some information how this plugin is going to behave. But I'll just give you a brief tour. So this is the help and the supporting documents menu open right now. If you go to settings, there's nothing much in the settings as well. There are just very few things that if you just say the share Icegram, you can just click on this. It will just show the credentials for the developer. And cache friendly, if your website having a problem loading this campaign or sometime refreshing your page, so you can just turn this on. Normally no need. And if once you decided that you had run a lot of campaigns and you don't want to have these campaigns or possibly these expired campaigns, and you just don't know where these campaigns are lying in your pages, so you can just click on, say, remove all Icegram shortcodes. It will remove all the campaigns inserted in different pages. And if you just say remove all Icegram campaigns, so it will just remove all the campaigns from your pages. So just this is for the cleanup purpose. Still we did not create any campaign, so pretty much there's nothing you can do it. So let's go ahead and look into the campaigns. If you just click on the campaigns button here, so you will just see as we had installed the plugin, this plugin had actually downloaded a ready-made campaign for you. You can create new campaign, or you can just edit this. It is not published yet, it's just saved as a draft. So if you just click on it, it will just open the campaign. It will show you what this campaign is. In this first campaign, the dummy campaign which has been downloaded, this campaign has 4 different actions here. So just let me close this. If you click this pencil button, it will close the icons. If you just look at the type of actions had been added into this campaign, or the sequence has been added into this campaign. The first one is the action bar, which is the top bar. The second one is the messenger, the slid-in messenger. The third one is the pop-up, and the fourth one is the toast notification. So you can time them from here. You can just see that after how long of loading the page this a campaign should, this action should be loaded. So let's say in the event of this bar here, it will be loaded right as soon your page is loaded. You can just change it to give a little more brief, possibly 2 seconds, so it will be visibly seen that this is something additional. And the messenger, which is giving up, will just see it is after 4 seconds after your page load, and this pop-up is after 10 seconds. So we'll just change this pop-up to, let's say, 20 seconds, and the toast slid-in message is after 6 minutes. So you can just say possibly 8 minutes. So this is the way you can just time your sequence of these pop-ups, or maybe these messages, how they should appear. But before we going into the timeline, let's see how you can edit these messages and how does this look at. So just click on this pencil, and it will just allow you. So here, this is the message which you will see on the top bar. So they just say get 2 more contacts with your website. So you can change the message if you just let me copy this. So I don't want to miss it. And here, this is just a switch which automates the messages. It's just taking some taglines. You just click on it, so it will just keep on the taglines. So you could just fill in the blanks, and you'll just get your message. Quick message, so you don't have to work really much hard. But we are going to use the same message. I'm not going to change anything here. So but you can just say that we'll have the same message displaying on the bar, and you can just give a message. If you just look at the preview here first, and you will just see how does it looks right now. So if you just see the 2 seconds, this bar is loaded here. So this is what is the message which is on the first bar, and then the message after this, and then this is the button, call to action button. So let's go back again here. So this is your tagline. This is your message after the tagline, and here you can just say, okay, well, if you click this button, it will just show you that opt-in and opt-out subscription menu. But in the top bar, we are not going to add it. You can add it if you want, but I don't suggest to add this adding this into the top bar. So let it go as it is. So this is the label of the call to action button. You can change it or whatever you want. Just put some catchy words which will just tempt user to just check it and see what are you offering on what product. So if you don't need to change much. You can just have this premium version offers you that you can open this link into the new window, but we don't have the premium. We're just working with the free version, so you can't do much here. So you cannot. What you can do is when you have this call to action button here, so you can place a link where this call to action button should take you. So in this case, what we will do here, we will take this URL from about page. So you can just take this link here, or maybe in your case you can just if you want to direct your visitor to your blog, or you want to direct your visitor to a shopping page, so you can put this URL here. So now when the visitor will click that call to action button, it will take them to this page, but it will load in the same window. It will not open in a new window. So here, the next settings, you can just change your color of your choice. You can use this click here to just let this bar be customized with your colors of your WordPress theme. But we will go with the toolbar. So this is the place where you can select position of your bar. So if you just see that position and look at the screen here, and there are 2 boxes. The box which is on the top, if you click select this, it will place your bar on the top of the website, or maybe on the above the header of your page. And if you select this one, it will put your bar at the bottom, close to the end of your page on the screen. But we'll go with the top one. So just select this and continue with the next choice. Normally you don't need to change anything here. So if you just look at this is another premium option. so we can't use it. What you can do is you can add some custom codes here if you know, or you want to style your a bar little different the way it is appearing right now. So you can just add some custom codes here, or you can just add some JavaScripts here too. So we are not going to add anything here. Normally this plugin does a good job, so you possibly don't need to do anything right now here. So we'll just leave it as it is. So this is pretty much done with the top bar customization. You can change your messages here, whatever you want to add something. Maybe you can just add some sign or some additional message. It will add front of your messages. So as you're done with the action bar, or maybe the top bar, or possibly you can call it hello bar. So just close this one up, and now let's go to the next one. The next is the Messenger slid-in message. So if you just click on this one here, it will also have the same thing. Like you can just add whatever the tag line are you adding it. If you're just offering somebody 20% off for you only on first visit, so it will tempt him to just utilize this offer. And then here you can just say what offer you're giving for how long, maybe for this week or something. And here's the coupon code which you can add into that if a person feeling tempted, so maybe interested, so he can just use this code to get the discounts what you're offering here. The next one, again, the same thing. You can just put here, possibly in this case, let's see, we will put the shop URL. So if you just click here and just click get your URL, so just paste this link here. So if a person clicks on it, so it will take him to that page here. So this is pretty much the setting what you can do here. The same thing if you want to add some custom scripts or maybe some custom codes here, you can just add this. So we are not doing it, so we'll just leave this as it is. So this is the again position of Messenger. So if you just select this box, it will show on the right side of your screen, and if you select this one, it will show on the left side of your screen. So we'll go with the right one. So this is about the position. So we are pretty much done with the settings of Slid-in in Messenger as well. So we can just close it here. So now we can just see that pop-up message. This pop-up message is the one actually which you can time it, and which you can also give some offers on it. And there are different type of pop-up messages you can just add into it. So we'll just look into the customization. So this is what the heading of the tagline, or just say the catching line of the message, and then some information here. You can just add whatever you throw it for the customers, and the label for this button, there will be a button at the bottom, and you can just put the URL here, whatever the URL you just want to add. So whenever somebody clicks on that button, it will prompt him to go to that page here. So we are directing this traffic to our shop page. So that's pretty much here with the pop-up. The same thing, you can just click and add the CSS or maybe any code if you want to do some customization. And after this, let's go to the next one here, which is the sliding in toast message. This is a brief message. It will just come in and it will stay for a couple of seconds, and then it will just disappear. So it's a good way to send a small message, or maybe just give some information about some specific page or some specific offer you are giving it on your website. So you can change, you can customize according to your taste. You can just click this, and it will just change the taglines. These are all the options here. And if you just look at the avatar button here, you can just add any displaying this message for the member of your team. So you can just collect their picture, and you can just put the URL here. So just let's see. So we can drag and drop a picture here, or maybe you can just let's go and drag one of these from one of my galleries here. So if we just click here, now this is there. So if you just say insert into the post, maybe insert into the post here, so you can just see this is the URL for the image we just inserted here. So it will just show as an icon, or maybe just the picture of the the person if you're talking about your staff of your team. So that's pretty much here. It's nothing much. And if you just want to add the target here, the URL, if somebody clicks on it, you can just change it. I'll just put as the shop URL. Here you can select the position of your toast pop-up. So if you just click this square here, it will display on the bottom right. If you click here, it will display on the left bottom, and then it will, by clicking this, will show on the upper left corner. You can select in the middle, somewhere on the top, or maybe on the bottom, or maybe just in the middle of your screen. But I believe we should leave it with the top right. Possibly you can just go with the left bottom. So we'll just stay with the top right. So that's pretty much the customization what you had done with all these four parts of our campaign here. So now after changing whatever you had done, there are few more settings which we need to look into before we publish this. So there are this portion we can't do much here because it's for the premium service. So but display rules here. So if you click on the display rules here, it will allow you to display this campaign. Maybe you can select even a different portion of this campaign to be displayed on the different pages. If you just click on the side wide, it will show this whole campaign, all these four portion of this campaign which we just edited. It will show on every page of your website. You can select the home page. We have selected home page. You can just select any different page here. If you just don't want to display only on home page, you just can select all the different pages wherever you want this to be displayed. We will go with the home page. Or maybe if you just want to display this on some page which is not actually listed into the menu. So if you just click here, you can just add whatever the URL which is unlisted page. You can just go ahead and add the rest of the path for the page where you want to display. But we will just go with the home page. And additional to this, you can add these campaigns with the short code. If you just copy this small short code, and you can insert this short code in any portion and any place of your website wherever you feel that it's more appropriate. So this is about where it should show. Then you can just say how you want this to be shown. Do you want this always? I mean, do you have any special promotions going on for a certain period? If you have some events going on, like for instance, if it's a Black Friday sale, so you can schedule it for the Black Friday. If it is for the Halloween, so you can just schedule for 10 or 15 days around the Halloween. So you can just select here schedule and click on the calendar, and you just select the dates and the month from where till what time it should be actually displayed. After that, it will automatically will disappear. It will not show anymore. But of course, your campaign will be there. You have to just manually remove it if you want to. So, but we will just leave it on always. So we're just testing it here. And then here, if you see the next setting, it also prompts you to select which devices you want this campaign to be appeared. So you can let it be on mobile phones or smartphones. You can just be leave this to be appeared on the tablets. You can just leave it on the desktop, or maybe all three, or maybe just, let's say, if you don't want this to be appeared on the cell phones. So it is your choice, whatever you feel that your campaign has actually target audience. If you think that this is the target for the cell phone audience, you can just uncheck the other one, whichever you want. So now, after this, the next setting shows that who should see this campaign. So there are options for you that you can just say to the all users, possibly whoever is visiting your page should see it. Maybe you are designing it only for the customers who are returning and logged in, possibly your blogger. So if you just say logged in users only, so anybody who is logged in, whatever, as a customer or as a subscriber or as a contributor, author, whatever. So you can select the group of visitors who you want this campaign to be seen. So let's go back again, and you can just say to the all possibly not logged in users. I mean, it's pretty much close to the all users. So let it be on all users. You can target your customers only. You can just say even possibly your administrator or possibly your bloggers. Okay, so the next one is the retargeting. So you can design campaigns which will target only the person who first time lands on your page. So you just offer him something which you are not offering to everybody. So you can just say that how it should appear. So if you just look at click on here, and you say shown once shown, do not display this campaign after current session. So if one person visit your website and he did not take advantage of that coupon, so next time when he comes back, so he will not see it. So you can just see how often and how it should appear. You can just say that once it's not been used, so don't show it again. Maybe show it every 1 week. I show it every 1 month. I show it every 1 year, or whatever your choice. So now, after that, there's another one. If once the click to action button is clicked, so you want this offer to be displayed again, you just want to let this offer be expired for this person for a week or maybe for a month, so it will not show him again as soon he will come back again. So once if he clicked, let's say he purchased something and now he don't need to purchase it, so of course this offer should not come and tempt him again buying the same stuff what he bought it. So you can just select according to your preference. So I'll leave it as never, and we're not selecting it. So these are the pretty much rules of the plugin in the sense of displaying how you want this to be appeared. So when have you done this all? After this, just click on preview campaign. So if you just click on it, so you will just see that campaign what we just prepared now. It will just load with our web page exactly in the order we have selected. So if you see that this is the bar here, it's a toggleable bar. You just can click on it. If you click here, it will take us to the about page as we given the about page. This one, if we click here, it will take us to the shop page, and your visitor can close it here. And this one is the last pop-up message. You can change the timing. You can just change the content. You can just change message of your choice. So a visitor can close this, and this is pretty much here. So we actually had missed in last time this message here. You can just see that the avatar which we loaded and the message we can just we can change these colors from there. So this is pretty much your campaign. So let's go back again to our dashboard here. You can save this as a draft if you still want to do some further changes or some settings. And if you think that you had done with this, simply say publish. And now your campaign has been published now. So as soon your home page will load, your campaign will start right with the first instance. And then it will go with the second instance with the time what we had set about 4 seconds was the second, and then about I think 6 or 8 seconds for the third one. And we had set the time for the pop-up message about 20 seconds. So it will take about 20 seconds to load it. So here our 20 seconds are there. So this is pretty much the simple campaign. You don't have to load all these into the same page. So you be very careful selecting what you want to display where. I mean, this is the way you can do it here. This is the simple default campaign what we got it. And I'll just show you furthermore. If you just go to the second option here in this menu. So as you click on add new campaign, this will bring you to the template page of this plugin here. There are a lot of messages and the templates are available which you can select according to your taste. There are a few with different plans, like if you can just see that the max plan and the pro plan, but they are free. So if you just click here on the free, you will just see all the free messages which you can just use on your campaigns without actually paying anything without having the premium version. So let's go and we will use exit intent. And if you just click this exit intent, you will just see that there are a few messages. Let's preview this one here. So with this message, when a customer is trying to exit your page, this message will pop up, and it will tempt him to just enter your email address and get 20% off. So you can just say use this one, and as it is inserted in our page here, in our website here, you can just do the changes whatever you want to. And here, if you look in this one here, because it is also providing opt-in option for the email, there's a code embedded here which will run the email subscription. So this is pretty much here. So you can just close it, and you can preview it. Okay, so here this is the message. If somebody will try to exit your website, so it will pop up with this message. So you can just add message here and say submit, and it will add into your subscribers list here. So after that, you can just publish it. So next is the messages. If you just click here, these are all the messages which we have added into our 2 campaigns. You can select more messages. You can just go to the gallery again and select all the messages which you feel that you can use into your campaign. So remember that you can add only 4 instances in your one campaign. With this, I conclude my tutorial. And if you think this video is helpful and you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you with the next video next week. So till then, you take care.